Where have you been? So, you know what? Let's just start here. Full disclosure, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I decided I was going to record this and I was super excited to do it. Sat down, figured out how to set up everything, and started yapping. Probably should check right now. Okay, it's green. You see how this is green right now? 2 to 3 weeks ago, when I started recording this, it was not green. 10 minutes into talking to you, and I had zero clue that you could hear me. Like, you were unable to hear me. You're just seeing my mouth go, but you can hear. So I decided I would try and record it again in that sitting, and then got so frustrated with myself, I just quit. And here we are. We are into January. We are here to give you an update, essentially. So, where have I been? October 5th was my 10-year wedding anniversary. And it felt so good to celebrate. This would have been the first time Andrew and I went out on a date in almost 2 years without Ruben. It's probably not Andrew's fault. Or let me just say, it's not Andrew's fault. It's my fault. I just don't feel like it's necessary to find someone in our area that we can let Ruben hang with for a couple of hours. Like, just not on the top of my priority list. You know what I mean? So he always just kind of tagged along, or we just had date nights at home. You know what I mean? So took full advantage of celebrating our 10-year anniversary. And then the other life update. Have I given you the backstory on this? I don't know. I'll just give you a little bit of backstory. So I have been working towards getting my national board certification in health and wellness coaching. Why, you might ask? Because I feel like when you're doing something that you really love and you're passionate about, you go all in on developing those skills. And I've been told multiple times that I'm just have natural skill for this particular field. So I wanted to continue to build on those skill sets. And then having the board certification allows me to do some things that I wouldn't be able to do without it. So I've been working towards that for quite some time. And in May, I was supposed to, or I planned on taking the board exam, but life lifed quite hard around that time. And if you've read part of my blog or newsletter over on Kit, then you'll know maybe it's something that happened around that time. But anyway, I wasn't able to take the exam window. So in late August, the application window for the board certification opened again. So I decided this time I'm going to apply. And we're going to see, because I would love to be able to sit for my board exam in 2025 instead of pushing this over into 2026. So I applied, and twice got an email saying that I didn't. First one, basically, I didn't submit all the paperwork that I needed, I guess. And I was missing a letter. Got the letter, put that in there, and then got another email that says, oh, essentially a technicality that I had recorded one of the coaching hours outside of the window of time I was permitted to do it. And it was literally just one out of a bunch of coaching hours. And it felt like one of those dang it moments of, well, I'm not going to fight this. I'm not going to call people. I'm just going to be okay with it. And I'll just have to do this in 2026, probably in the fall of 2026. And so at the last minute, and I do believe the very last minute, I was told that I could actually take the exam. Despite that technicality, they were going to allow me to go and take the exam. I did not necessarily believe that that was true, even though I had gotten this email. So I contacted the company, the testing company, to make sure that they did not send me this in error, that in fact the board had approved this and said, yes, Maya Allen can take the exam in November. And that was the case. So I went into full time study, and full time study meant studying in the morning before Ruben woke up. That's when I was able to wake up before he got up. Studying during nap time, studying when he went to the park instead of going with them. Just like as much as I felt like I could collect more information, more application before the exam, I did. Let's hit pause and I'll be right back. Ta-da! I have no clue if you can actually see this or if this is blurry to you, but I actually passed that exam. Yay! So you are looking officially at a nationally board certified health and wellness coach who has spent umpteen hours coaching people and coaching for free during the year in a Facebook group and doing all kinds of things because I love this field. I love the health and wellness field. I love teaching others to take care of themselves, especially in the season that they're in the way that makes sense for them. Not like a cookie cutter approach where you have to do all these certain things that you might see all over social media, because I typically talk to people who are in the social media age. And it just feels really good to finally say, I did it. It's done. And that I'm proud of myself for not giving up, not saying, oh, well, there's so many other things that are taking up my time, and just slow and steady, winning the race, putting in daily deposits on the skill set and the information necessary in order to pass this exam. Sounds like somebody has woken up on the baby monitor. So I've got to go and do my number one priority, which is being a mom. But that's where I've been and that's what I'm doing. And if you didn't catch, here's the last update. We only have 9 weeks left until baby number two arrives. See you later.